Okay, only 6 queens remain after last night's episode of Canada's Drag Race. Saw its latest contestant, Sashay Away.
And thank you for all the feedback. We'll take it and grow. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
We love you, Bombay.
We love you, Bombay!
Bombay!
We have the fabulous Bombay with us today to spill the tea about her experience on the show. Welcome, Bombay!
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you. I like the subtle look. I really appreciate that.
Friday afternoon.
It is.
Something to wear to lunch.
Well, listen, this is what we know you for on the show because you have had not only this outstanding fashion moment, you've had amazing fashion moments throughout the season so far. You've got the goddess look that I was just obsessed with. Your superhero look as well. Hello, jumpsuit. Then there was the sleeve challenge, which was so cool. Like your hair, that was braids, people. And then there was the, of course, the latest one, the balloon creation that stole the show. Yeah. So I'm always curious to know, like, it's so big in our house, and I sit there and think, where do you come up with these design ideas? Where is your brain?
So I'm always inspired by art. Like the balloon was very Jeff Koons.
Yes.
Right? I studied art, so that's where it comes from. For a lot of the other runways, I realized that I'm so lucky to be on Canada's Drag Race. And I moved here from India, so I'm like, how can I bring that to this stage? How can I give Western audiences something they've never seen before? Like, and I always, every runway, I was like, what can I do that's brand new for them and for me?
And you deliver. You deliver over and over again. Hey, last night you had a vulnerable moment.
Yeah. Oh.
We're gonna take a quick little
Okay,
look.
sure. I'm just gonna flat out and say, like, my makeup sucked. I'm a little scared that when people watch this, they're gonna look at me and they'll be like, oh, what drag queen? No, Bob. I rely on my drag to lift me up, but for some reason, it's not happening. It's not working anymore.
That must have been difficult to watch back.
Just a little.
Just a little.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but now you've had some separation.
Yes.
How do you feel now?
I feel completely different.
Yeah.
Like, I think in the moment, I use humor as a shield, and I use humor in everything I do. So to be told that, hey, this wasn't that funny, I was like, what else do I have? Just my beauty? No. But now watching back and like the reactions people have given me, I'm like, well, that was funny. It just wasn't funny to the judges.
Right.
Right? Like I was serving butter chicken. They just didn't like how it tasted, and that's on them. That is on them.
Read it up.
And the death drop, if they didn't love that, then I don't know who.
What else do I need to do?
What else do you need
Jump
to
through
do?
a ring of fire? Because I will do it.
Well, you mentioned there that you moved to Canada from India. Was it 5 or 6 years ago only?
Yeah.
And I loved watching on the show when you shared your, if I call it a coming out story, you shared the story where your grandparents had said to your parents, he's gonna be gay.
Yeah.
And they immediately started to give you all of these cultural references from your religion, from your culture, to help you in this transition, which is so, it sounds and feels so rare. So where is Canada in this journey for you, especially since coming here just so recently?
So growing up, my grandparents were like, this one, he's gonna be fruity. And so they gave me all the resources and the tools to like live my life. And they always knew that I would move out of India. They were like, the life you want to live to your full potential, you might not be able to live that in India right now. So when I decided to move to Canada, they were like, yes, go. That's a country where we have a lot of queer people, where you have a lot of queer expression. And I was an artist, and they were like, you will be able to live your artistic, creative life in a country like Canada. So when I moved here, they were like, do it, you know? And look at me now, I'm a drag queen on TV.
Yes!
Okay, Bombay, before we let you go, we have to ask you this question. Which of the 6 queens that are remaining do you feel like is going to take the crown?
Okay, the other ones are going to hate me, but I think this is Giselle Lullaby's crown.
Ooh, I really love Giselle. She's the front runner in our house.
Yeah, I think the crown is going to Quebec this time because she is a well-rounded drag queen, but she's also so helpful. You don't see this in the show often, but she'd come up to me sometimes and she's like, Bomb, not that wig. And I'd be like, okay, cool. Like, and she did that not to be shady. She was like, I want you to do the best, you know?
Yeah.
And it's so rare in a competition to have that. So I think Giselle, this is Giselle's crown.
Wow.
We can't thank you enough.
Thank you so much.
find new episodes of Canada's Drag Race on Crave.
You know where you can get some more all-around great content? Our YouTube page. It's filled with all the laughs and thought-provoking chats you could ask for. So do yourself a favor, like and subscribe now.